Guys, I am so excited about today. I didn't even know this happened until I saw it on TikTok. I could not believe my eyes when I read it. President Biden signed an executive order taking the power out of the chain of command for military sexual assault, serious crimes like murder and child abuse and domestic violence, from what I read. He took all that power from them and put it in the hands of responsible people that will prosecute these assholes. I myself am a victim of military sexual trauma, 100% disabled veteran of the U.S. Army. And so that's why it's personal to me. And I almost cried when I read it. I was just like, man, they fucking, I didn't get my disability pay until 20 years later. And they fucked me over. I'm gonna tell you what these assholes did to me. I fucking was in Iraq, in Mosul, Iraq, and the guy slid his chair over to me. Didn't think anything of that. And the next move he made, I didn't see it coming. He put his hand inside of my shorts and touched my penis inside my PT shorts. I grabbed my rifle and I walked off, told the sergeant, and the very next day, they laughed at me, told me it was in my imagination. They went to go talk to him and they didn't do shit to that guy. And I can't tell you what I did next. But let's just say the actions that I took resulted in my immediate removal from Iraq back to the United States. And I was counting on that. Yes, I was fucking, the goal was to get moved out of Iraq. And I can't say it on TikTok. You can DM me and I will tell you exactly what happened. But I can't say it on here because of the kids. And I anticipated my removal from Iraq back to the United States, and that's exactly what happened. So I predicted what I predicted was correct. They sent me back. After they sent me back, they kept on, the captain wanted to see me in the office immediately. Actually, she made me wait until after she was done with work. So she made me wait a whole day. And I was stuck in my room. She took my car away from me. It took the doctor to tell her to give me my car back and keep me and not trap me in a room 24/7. So she had me, a sexual assault victim, under guard in a room. I'm not under arrest. How the fuck am I detained in a fucking room with a sergeant overseeing me? And I can't even leave the room. The room has a bathroom in it. So like literally I am like trapped in this fucking room. And you know, how the fuck is that even legal, to tell you the truth? I mean, like, and they told them, no, you cannot do that. So they're fucking trying to violate my rights even fucking more, and try to make me even more depressed than I was. And they did all kinds of shit to me. And then I finally got to go see the captain, and the two E6s, as soon as I opened the door, pointed their fingers at me and started laughing. I remember that moment just like it was yesterday. That's the part that when I have the PTSD episodes, that's the part my brain goes back to, that moment right there. That moment right there replays in my mind over and over and over again, and I see this shit in my damn sleep. I can't stop thinking about it. So that's the PTSD right there. And she told me that I was going to get an honorable discharge, and the only reason that doesn't come from her, that came from the lieutenant colonel. The lieutenant colonel is the one that saved my ass, because I told him exactly what I did. Because when I saluted him, I stepped backwards and I stumbled. Once again, I cannot say what I did to myself. TikTok, I'm trying to keep it PG for TikTok. And I stumbled backwards as I saluted, and he goes, what did you do? And I was like, as long as you don't yell at me, I'm going to tell you. So I tell him the thing that I did, which I cannot say on TikTok. He sends me back to the United States, told him to give me an honorable discharge, and the block right next to it says personality disorder. This is the miraculous shit that happened for the last 20 years. I got kicked out of the Army with that honorable. I didn't even know half of the benefits I had. I ended up being a dishwasher. Then fucking 2 years later, I lost my car my boss at the security company that I went to work for sexually assaults me. Yes, I got sexually assaulted twice, not once, twice. So the boss at the security company sexually assaults me as a civilian because apparently he wanted me that I was not going to submit to that because I'm not into that. I kept on telling these motherfuckers to leave me the fuck alone. I'm not into that. And so I spent 2 years working for this company that violated me because I didn't have a choice. My depression is at an all-time high at this point with the PTSD. And then many years passed. This was 2007 when I quit the company. By 2008, I went back to college, graduated college 2 years later, and then I went into corrections with the PTSD and the depression. And then by the age of 39, I was a corrections sergeant, having flashbacks at the prison. The night that I quit corrections, I was working my prison unit, and it was a women's prison. And I remember I was telling the female inmates to do something, and I had a flashback. I went to the hospital for a whole 12-hour shift. The captain was pissed. The week right after that, I got my VA benefits for the first time at 50%. They underpaid me. The lawyer said, no, this is not enough for what you guys did to him. We're going to put in a notice for disagreement. Fast forward from 2019 to 2022, October. I get 100% of my veterans benefits because they didn't want to pay me at first, denied me twice at first. Then they finally admitted what they fucking did to me and then underpaid me, and the lawyer forced the rest of the money out of them, and they back paid me $70,000 on top of that, $3,600 a month. And then I got my Social Security disability on top of that before I won my veterans benefits. So my total compensation is $5,000 a month, tax-free for the rest of my life. That's how we arrive at that number. And because they didn't want to do the right thing to begin with, so we fucked them over really fucking good. And I got a taste of I got a complete victory by October of 2022. I was dating Amy at the time. We just got married on the 18th of July this month of 2023. We just got married, and then I filed for my increase on my disability for dependency for her being married to me, and I'm about to get another $200 a month added on to that. So God is good. I no longer ever have to work again. This is I'm telling you right now, these motherfuckers need to be stopped, completely stopped. Period. End of story. What they're fucking doing to veterans and soldiers is completely in the wrong, and they need to be held accountable, and they need lengthy prison sentences for even thinking about touching people in the wrong way. This is the whole reason I got 2 black belts in 2 styles. But you know what? If they touch me again, you know what's about to happen. I'm out of here.